series after having claimed the first 3.
Yeah, you don't want to get complacent. You steal the first 3 games and you're feeling like, man, we got this series already wrapped up. But you can't let the other team up off the mat right here. You have to stay focused, out on the mound, clean defense, everything it takes. You don't get many opportunities throughout the course of the season for 3-game sweeps, let alone a potential 4-game sweep.
First pitch on its way. Mookie Betts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. These Rockies guys, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, it hasn't been the best of times, D-Roll. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is to get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Can't get swept 4 games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager to make, he's going to make moves and he's going to make them quick. I don't know what they're going to be pitching, hit and run. Something's happening today.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. So stepping in is Chris Taylor. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now. In there, 3-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Now at the plate here is Justin Turner. His prior history versus this arm, he brings with him a .313 batting average. And now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
He's going, he's going, he's going!
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. In time, and he just gets the tag down.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base pass so far in this one. But we'll see if this clock stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into out, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Too tight with that one.
3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now the first pitch. Bellinger is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea.
Press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Julio Urias, Mexican-born lefty, this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. Real solid pitcher, and if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty, this team is beaming with confidence right now. 3-0 on the road trip and looking for a 4-game sweep. That does not happen often in this game.
No left field.
Here's Chris Owings as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. In there, a base hit. Throw back in is a wild one.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on.
Charlie
right here.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackman as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Tapia on second. Owings at first with no outs. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is your changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with 1 away now. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
And it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in toward you.
Oh, he has some trouble with it. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Nero. You get that base hit and give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get that first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter. Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Elias Diaz, the next to hit. He pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Again, another foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. A swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rockies forced to 7 for 1. Second inning of coming here in Denver. It's the Rockies 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Here's Corey Seager. It's been a 4 for 12 effort in the series for him coming in. First offering. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Dodgers have really dominated so far. They've got the chance to complete a sweep with a win in this one.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Now a swinging bunt. lifted in the air to left center. Owings is underneath this one. One gone.
That is good. The catcher.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Next up is Max Muncy. Comes into this one with 3 hits and 11 at-bats in the series. And that's in there for strike one. And he takes strike two.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Got him swimming as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up steps Garrett Hansen to bat.
The second baseman.
First pitch
Number
on
one.
his way. Now a change-up, but it misses just a little below the zone. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he misses 2-1. Fouled away. And another foul ball. As he picks up another one, make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels on base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Colton Welker. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0-1, here it comes. Hit to third. Throwing time at first for out number 2. Striking in is Antonio Senzatella.
Oh, that's fly.
Hella.
Swing and a liner. Holla able to track it down for the third out. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Rockies are out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be A.J. Pollock, and they could use a spark from him here.
Number 11, A.J.
Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed, 0-2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Ready now is Julio Urias. First pitch on the way. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And stepping in, Mookie Betts. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
The 1-0 home. Laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in still trails 1-0. Bottom of the third now. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel
The center
Tapia.
fielder. Raimel
And that one yanked just foul.
Tapia.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So one away now to Colorado third. And next to
No, that's down.
Chris Owings.
Owings.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And
Oh,
they'll
that's
go
out.
off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey!
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Betts is there, 2
The
down.
right fielder. Number 19.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Struck out in his first at-bat. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They lead it 1-0. Now to bat, Chris Taylor. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here now the 2-2. Popped up. Hampson has a play. 1 out. And now Justin Turner walked the walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So now to the plate, Cody Bellinger looking to poke the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Just a bit low, tough call, but it's 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. With Mark DeRosa and please Zach Matt Sturgeon with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Outside,
3 balls,
3-0
no
now.
strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up in this part of the lineup.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. Down the left field line and deep. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And there's one down now.
Now back.
Here's
First
C.J.
baseman.
Cron now. Struck out in his first at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 2 balls and a strike to C.J. Cron. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. Last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Diaz.
At the plate now.
Nope. Ball 1.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And that's in there, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball.
3-2.
You can almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they lead it 1-0. Seager will start things out as we begin the 5th.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's the first pitch. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here now is Will Smith. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 change-up the way he was, that was pretty special.
Time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. Smith, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Dodgers strand a couple. It remains 1-0. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. No balls and a strike to count. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pollock on the run. He's there and records the first down. So now here is
third baseman
Welker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off for ball 1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the windup all game.
Number 49.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch. And he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
At the plate, Antonio Senzatella. Well, not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. So Rogers slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Now the double steal is on here. A swing and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Now striding in for the Rockies, Chris Owings. We'll see what he can do here. A pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hit out towards second. Taylor's got it. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Fouled off. Looking to send him packing again.
Yeah, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. That's down into left center for a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Betts is on the move. In there, now the throw. You're right. He's come down trying to take second base.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bat.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Coming in is Blackman, and that's in there. Base hit.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. He'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He grounded out last time up. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The count is
He
1.
ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Now here's a shot out to right center field. The tying run comes all the way around from first to score. Looks like the pitching coach might want to have a chat here.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with it.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1.
Up next to the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Ben Bowden will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Ben Bowden.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Pitch outside the throw. Short out, but they got him. Great pick and tag and catch him trying to steal.
One of the keys to stealing the bag is getting a good jump. And even though this throw bounces, they're still able to get him because of the poor jump he had on first.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hits this one hard the other way. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies 1. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackman. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Next up, Trevor Story. Was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a one-run lead. Start runner will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. First pitch on the way. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman,
Next to hit is C.J. Cron. Going to strike out victim twice in this one.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike.
Hoo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire, right on by.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th.
Ball
Taking
four,
low
that pitch
for
is low.
ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now that. The catcher.
Elias
Diaz.
in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We're 7th inning ready to roll, and that brings up Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
1-1 the count now. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Nice job there, taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So now to the plate, Max Muncy. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This is 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Next up for Los Angeles, A.J. Pollard trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. First offering, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Full count still.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone? Or is the hitter going to come outside it?
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout. The play first goes 2-3 for good measure, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Garrett Hampson.
The second baseman, number 1.
Now here's the first offering. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And they'll reach first, and they can't make the play on it.
Most guys in this situation want to be the hero, stop traffic and hit one out of the yard and get their name in the paper the next day. Not the case. He's playing past the baton right here. He's able to get a perfect bunt single down and now sets up and represents the possible tying run.
Josh Fuentes will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 8. Josh Fuentes.
Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Down low. And Pickens here, 3-0.
Close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably the ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. box now. Raimel Tapia. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 balls and no strikes to Raimel Tapia. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 one more time. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he fouls this one off. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Oh, that's it.
First pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Ball 2.
2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 3-1 to the Rockies left fielder.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And now in the box, Blackman. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. He's safe at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
It's awfully difficult to score runs right in the game after being up 1-0. That base hit drives him too. That's a huge base hit. What a momentum.
What may be right here. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some data boards.
Corey Knebel will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Trevor Story steps in now as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Owings over at 2nd. Blackman on at first with 2 down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 8th inning coming up. Colorado's out in front, 3-2. Daniel Bard will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Now at the plate is Corey Knebel. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 43, Edwin Rio.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
3-0 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. His career numbers in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Another one sent foul. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying one at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A 0-2 delivery. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2, and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
First pitch of the AB on its way. She'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Rockies lead this one 3-2. Joe Kelly will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, C.J. Cron. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The Dodgers are looking for the sweep in this game. As we mentioned earlier, trailing by 1. They're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
You can tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
At the plate now, Elias Diaz. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
The count now at 2-2. Ground out to second. Taylor has it. And there's out number 2. So next to hit is Garrett Hampson. He got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they still lead it 3-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Scott comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
And batting in the lead, number 45.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring over Cody Bellinger.
Batting number 3.
Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And there's ball 1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
In with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
And he'll take this on the first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. They're down to their final out now, and that brings up Will Smith. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, I know they say this is not the place you want to work up in the zone for fear of home runs going out of Coors Field. But I'll tell you what, maybe he's enticing some more swing and miss up there.
He brings it in, and the Rockies are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season. It certainly won't be his last.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Colorado Rockies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.